Hey guys, 31 weeks update, and I want to show you guys what the baby looks like. Okay, so any more changes? I'm just getting bigger every day, and this is what the baby looks like. So today we are 30 weeks and 6 days. Tomorrow we are officially 31 weeks. So I don't know if I'll feel like doing a video tomorrow, which is why I'm doing the video today. I went for antenatal again and another malaria drugs. I just took it, which is why my eyes look this way. I had to put it inside Gary to swallow it. So the journey has been long, and I really don't like to take the drugs because it makes me feel a little bit lousy afterwards, but it is essential to reduce the occurrence of jaundice in the baby. So what else has happened? Antenatal, yes, the doctor looked really tired. So when he asked me if I had any complaint, and I told him that it's hard for me to move around because of the size of my tummy, like I'm getting bigger, he said, don't you want your baby to be getting bigger? Like I could see the tiredness in his face. Like, this is not a complaint. This is not something worth complaining about, rather. So what else happened? I submitted my blood sugar test. My blood pressure was about 118/70 something. I think the hypertension scare is gone forever by the grace of God. Yes, and no fear of gestational diabetes, although I'm still watching what I'm eating. I had a treat or two this week. I think I had donuts, but aside that, I haven't really had anything. I haven't really had any carbs, like any pastries, really. I miss it though, but then I'm just trying to make sure that I have a healthy weight before the pregnancy. For now, I'm eating real food: gari, rice, beans, yam, like real food. My appetite is getting larger by the day, because I think this is 3 to 4. I ate by 9. I was hungry again by 1, and no, I was hungry again by 12. I ate, and then I ate before I'm doing this video. So my appetite is increasing. So and then baby movement can be seen on my tummy. So when baby moves, if I'm quick to open my tummy, I can see the nudges and the pokes, and that's really beautiful. The first time it happened was, I think, a few days ago, and I was like, I told my husband, come and see. But before he could really see, the movement wasn't, he had stopped moving. Maybe he doesn't love attention, I don't know. That's so funny. We are going to see the doctor that is going to deliver our baby this week. The same doctor that did our myomectomy. So as of today, delivery date is 7 weeks away, because I'm giving birth on the sorry, NEPA has happened, but the video has to continue, so let us continue. I'm giving birth on the 38th week. Yeah, so as of today, delivery date is 7 weeks away. A part of me is anxious, like, are you really ready? So I am what's the word, interchanging between being happy that the journey is coming to an end soon, and also being anxious about a lot of things that are absolutely outside my control. So remember those, I don't know if I mentioned this in my previous video, I used to be surprised at women that I used to say they are not ready for the child to come out yet. They will get 36 and they'll be saying that they're not ready, they're not ready. I used to be surprised, like, are you not tired of the journey? But this is me 31 weeks, and I am tired of it. I'm tired, yeah. But then a part of me is like, am I really ready for all that is coming? Do you understand? Because it's new, it's really new. So I don't know. Well, I'm praying more every time I wake up in the night, and it's because I'm worried. Like, you know, when you wake up to pee and then you're about going back to bed and something just, the worry kicks in. I remind myself that everything is going to be okay, and I should hand over my worries to God. I'm moving my phone now. Yeah, this is better for lighting. So I remind myself that everything will be okay, and I should hand everything over to God. So I pray, I listen to Apostle Selman's messages a lot, and it just helps me to be calmer. My mom came, and it was really good to have her. Shalom was very happy. She hasn't seen her grandma in a while, and it was good to have her because she took a look at the room, which is going to be Andino's room, and she gave me some tips on what to do to organize. And she'll be back a week before the delivery date, and she would stay on for a month, I hope. I'm going for a month, but she has a very demanding job, so I know she might not stay for a month, but I'm praying that she stays for a month. Then when she's done, my mother-in-law is going to be coming to also help us out and everything. So I think we have that covered. The area of who's going to help us with the baby, we have that covered. Say things that are exciting me is the fact that it's coming to an end, yeah. And secondly, because Shalom School is on break, I am having more time in the morning to sleep. So yeah, that's also something that I'm happy about. And the break is going to be on after next week and the other week, so I have a lot of time to catch up on rest. And then secondly, the fact that we've even bought some things. So we bought some things. I've been able to clear the room to an extent, so at least we are making progress. But no matter how you look at it, no matter how much they tell you postpartum is going to be hard, when you've not had a child after years of waiting, nothing can beat holding your child in your hands. Like, nothing, really. No matter how hard it is going to be, the fact that you were able to carry a child for 9 months and you give birth to the child, a healthy child, no matter how tough postpartum is going to be, no matter how hard it's going to be, just carrying that miracle is what's all the hard. And all through my life, I've done hard things. I'm not someone that has always had it easy per se. Like, I've always been pushing, struggling, and so I don't think I expect this part to be any easier. Yeah, like seeing what first trimester had in store, the struggle. I don't think I expect postpartum to be any easier. But then one thing I know is that I am going to make it through. I watched the movie today, and describes the hero in the movie in a way I liked. So the lady made a statement. She said the guy is immortal, like it's hard for you to kill him. And I think somebody now implied that, is it because he's strong? And she now said it's not about being strong. Like, it's not about who is the strongest, it's about who refuses to give up. And it just stuck with me, because I don't think it's about strength anymore at this point in time, because my strength has failed me a lot of times during this period. There are days that I try to look for strength and it's not there. And I just tell myself, you have to do what you have to do. You cannot give up now. And that's the only thing that makes me leave the bed or just show up and do what I have to do. Because if you give up at 31 weeks, like, pregnancy is a journey that you cannot go back. Do you understand? All you can do is go forward. Like, when you get pregnant, from the beginning of the pregnancy to the end, there is no, oh, I don't want to be pregnant anymore. I see people that maybe go for elective abortions, but then if you actually want a child, no matter how hard it gets, you cannot stop in the middle and say, I'm going back. This journey is not what I thought it would be. You have to see it through till the end, and that's just the way it is. So it's just about not giving up. If you need to give up, no matter how lousy you feel, because the hormones are very funny. Like, the hormones are really funny. My birthday is in May. I think it's a month away from today, May 11. Today is April 8th. And yesterday I was telling my husband that I would like to go for buffet somewhere, dress up, do makeup, do all those things. Immediately I finished telling him, I was walking into the kitchen, and then I just started to feel like crying for no reason entirely. And I realized that a part of myself, like a part of my head, thought that it was a good idea to go out, but another part of my head did not want to go out. I don't know if it makes sense, but just going out and dressing up to go for a buffet will be very mentally stressful. I think that's why I had that very sad feeling. Whenever I feel that sadness or the desire to cry, I know that it's from something that probably I don't want to do, or something just triggers it. Do you understand? And this one, I know it was the fact that, oh, I said I wanted to go out. So it's just conflicting. Like, a part of me wants to go out, but a part of me also thinking about how big my tummy is going to be then, how heavy I would feel, how I would have to work extra hard to feel pretty in what I'm wearing, how I have to sit down for makeup, how I have to now, all of those things just really made me what to wear. Like, all of those things just really stressed me out. And I told myself, no, this doesn't feel good. So I told my husband that I would prefer to order food, maybe a food tray that has coconut rice, fried rice, jollof rice, coleslaw, dodo, then desserts. I want desserts, so not a full cake, so that I don't overindulge, but like it's variety of dessert, maybe some brownies, some vanilla cakes, like just cake slices, like just small cake slices with a little bit of whipped cream frosting. I think that will make me feel better. So, and immediately I said that, the sadness just left. I can't wait for my hormones to be balanced. Like, I read somewhere that immediately you give birth, your hormones start to balance. And I just can't wait for the hormones to balance. I can't. My mom also told me, because my mom had CS 3 times for the 3 of us, so she told me that it may be hard for me to breastfeed enough for the baby when I give birth because of the stitch from the CS, and I will be on antibiotics. I'll be feeling a lot of pain from the stitch and everything. So she said I should be open to trying formula just in case I struggle, so I can be doing the 2. And that was really profound advice, because all I have been talking about this period is how I'm going to breastfeed and breastfeed and breastfeed, and I didn't even give myself room to think about what would happen if I cannot produce enough milk for the baby, like for the baby to be well fed, because it's not really about me per se. Bottom line is the baby getting enough nutrients? And do you understand? Not really whether you're breastfeeding or not breastfeeding. Yeah, breastfeeding is very good for the baby, but it may not go like you want it to go. Do you understand? She just advised me that she opened to trying formula. In fact, she first asked him, she said, do you want to do exclusive? So I told her yes. So she now said, you're doing CS, so you have to be open. I remember in the hospital list, they actually put formula there. So I'm sure in their mind they're like, just in case you're in too much pain to breastfeed, your baby cannot be hungry, because immediately the baby is born, you need to start feeding the baby, literally. So that was very good advice too. And she also said something about the baby's bed being in the baby's room, so that we still have our privacy as a couple, and so that when probably I am breastfeeding the baby or feeding the baby, my husband can be sleeping, and then when he is feeding the baby, me, I can be sleeping. So we have the room to go back to rest while either of us is nursing the baby, as opposed to the baby being in the room and us not having anywhere to really go back to rest. Do you understand? So one of the things that I didn't really think about was making space for our child, and now it just feels like there's a lot of things in that room I need to dispose of. But then those things are still very much a part of some businesses I began before, and I'm now thinking, what if I now want to go back to those businesses? Do you understand? Like, now I have to dispose of a fridge, my first fridge that I bought when I came to Lagos. I have sentimental attachment to it, even when it no longer works, and I've been using it for storage. So I have to dispose of it, and I have to put an extra shelf in my kitchen to keep some things. You have seen I've used this shelf here to store some things that were in that fridge, but I don't want my kitchen to get too full, so I still need to throw away some things. It's just a lot to think about. And also, I'm getting more hungry as the pregnancy comes to an end. Woke up this morning feeling very hungry, slept yesterday feeling quite hungry. It's a constant battle between trying to avoid putting on too much weight and trying to make sure that I am not starving myself and the baby. You get what I'm trying to say? Yesterday I was telling my husband that I don't know if I should say that if I'm in the right frame of mind to say I am going to go on this journey again, or I am not going to go on this journey again. Because it's like when you are at work and you're exhausted, and you're like, when you think about coming to work the following day, because of how tired you are, you're like, no, I can't do this anymore. But then if you take a week break, you might even start to look forward to the job. So I feel like when the baby comes and I get myself back, I would look forward to getting pregnant again, because the best part of this pregnancy was the second trimester, and looking forward to being in the third trimester. That was the best part. Right now it's like I don't even know what's happening. I'm getting bigger, yes, but that's not even my main problem. My main problem is the weakness when I wake up, the hunger, and just the constant hormones that are just everywhere and nowhere. Do you understand? That's my major problem in all of this. That I'm tired of the feeling that I am feeling. Do you understand? I know that it was probably triggered by the malaria drugs that I took. That fancy that messed up my entire system. Yesterday, I was moving around like a zombie because I was so tired. I was so hungry. I was just everywhere. I had to sleep like 3 times yesterday. And I know that I need the malaria treatment so that my child doesn't have jaundice. And did you know that pregnant women are more prone to getting malaria bites? Like, because when mosquito has been biting me, this is a house that we try to be very careful to protect ourselves from mosquitoes, but still, they have been, not even it, they have been biting me a lot. So I browsed, and they said because of our temperature and one thing, mosquitoes bite us more. Like, they find us more attractive. Oh my god. Hey guys, I'm tired. I am tired. Like, I am exhausted. The journey has been so long, and I just encourage myself that it's almost over. We are 32 weeks soon, so that means 6 more weeks and the baby is here. But then it doesn't make it easier. Do you understand? Somebody said yesterday in the bed safe group, she said, even if it's 1 week left, you begin to feel like that 1 week can feel like a month. And I actually I believe them, for real. Like, because of malaria drugs, this week I haven't really taken my supplement. And the supplements I used to take that has zinc, folic acid, and iron. The pharmacies I buy from, they are out of stock. I don't know why I did not stock up a lot before now. I just felt like, oh, it might expire or something. So in my mind, I felt like whenever I go back, they'll have it. So now I have to buy a different supplement that has zinc and vitamin C together, and yeah, another one that has folic acid. I already have folic acid at home, but the blood tonic I take contains like 4 different vitamins, so I don't have to take 4 different vitamins individually. I just take all of them together. But now with this scarcity, I have to find zinc and take on its own. And zinc on its own the tablet gives me, it upsets my tummy. So I have to find this vitamin C. There's one I saw, it has zinc and vitamin C together, about 20 grams of vitamin C, of zinc. So I have to buy that one and take it every day. God, it's just a lot. Some days I just lie down and I'm thankful that we have our child coming, but then the exhaustion does not get easier. Like today, I woke up very, very hungry, and there was nothing I could eat except mangoes, and I had to make akara from scratch. When I finished, I was so exhausted. Then I napped for a bit, had my bath, and here I am. Sometimes I feel like maybe if I had somebody helping me at home, but I kill the thoughts before it even comes up, because we are enjoying so much peace right now, and I cannot mortgage that peace for anything. We were meant to go and see our doctor this week, but he's been so busy and he hasn't, I don't think he has responded, so we have to call him. I'll ask my husband to call him when my husband comes back, or maybe I will just call him, and so that maybe we can go tomorrow or Saturday and just get that over with. Because next week I have another antenatal. It's now every 2 weeks. So I think my vlogs will get more. Yes, because now I'm going to post 31 and 32 weeks vlog, so that they're not too long. Well, this woman is tired. That's just all I want you guys to know, that I am tired and I cannot wait for the journey to end. And I know that another phase is starting out. Like right now, I just wish I could just appear in a new house where there was a lot of space, so I wouldn't bother throwing away, decluttering. Maybe the decluttering is good for me too, because why hold on to things you haven't used for long and you may not use them again, because of that fear of what if, you just keep holding on to them. Do you understand? But maybe if I don't know, I'll figure that out. Like a new house that had space, maybe 4 bedroom, so that there's baby's room, a children's room is there, and then one room our room,
baby's room, children's room, children's room and baby's room. The one room can just be for storage. Then another room can just be there for visitors. Yeah, so a 4-bedroom apartment will make a lot of sense right now. But do you know how much a 4-bedroom apartment to be in Lagos right now? And if you're not trying to live in Ikorodu, not that Ikorodu is bad, but it's so far. Where we are right now, a 4-bedroom apartment, you should just hold your 3 million naira, and that's like low. That's like, oh, you're so lucky to get it. Anyways, I'm thankful that we have this house. I am literally always in between complaining, or should I say, saying the things that I want and being thankful for the things that I have. I always feel guilty when I talk about the things I want. So I'm just trying to find a balance and allowing myself to want things and still be grateful for the things I have. I mean, there are people that begin their life in a self-con 1-bedroom apartment, they make it work. So not much as I want a bigger house so that it will just be easier for us, I'm also grateful for this house. And oh, okay, so that's all. I hope that by next time I appear here, the cold I have is gone and I'm in a better headspace. Right now, all I'm just feeling is exhaustion and the fact that there are a lot of things that I haven't done in terms of the room, and yeah, and I just miss that time when I could just stand up and do what I want. Like, for instance, I've been craving mangoes, but I cannot go out and buy them myself because going out is a lot of stress for me right now. Somebody has to buy it for me. So it's just depending on every other person to help me. Although my husband has really tried for me, and this other lady that helps me, she makes my hair, but she also helps me run around if I need someone to run around. So I'm thankful for the gifts of people. Yeah. So my birthday is coming up. I told people that I just wanted to order food. Now I'm thinking about ordering for a dessert box and a food tray. So I talked to the food tray lady and she said one I wanted was it 28.5? Was it 38 or be 28? I'll ask her again. So I would look for someone that can do a dessert box for me. So with those two, then my husband will do a shoot for me. Black and white shoot. Yes, and I'll just wear a wig and wear a black and white kimono, take a picture and call it a day. We had planned to do a bump photo. I've sent the dress to my tailor. I am waiting for her to get back to me on the cost. We had spoken to the photographer. I think we'll do it next month. Yeah. All right.